If you watch the Cajun Cardboard channel, I want you to consider using the PWCC Marketplace. It's a great place to buy sports cards, and you can even support the channel through my affiliate link, which is conveniently located in the YouTube description to this very video you're about to watch. Pause the video, get into the YouTube description, look in the top right of the channel, and you're going to see a link to PWCC. Save that link in your browser, and now you are able to buy sports cards on the PWCC Marketplace just like I do, and at the same time support the Cajun Cardboard channel. Okay guys, here we go. Another PSA grade reveal video. I should probably know how many cards I have here. Let me count them up here. 5, 9, 10, 15. So I sent exactly the minimum to qualify for a bulk order. This is a weird little mixed lot. Y'all are gonna like this. First and foremost, we've got 3 Victor Wembanyama cards. Yes, ultra modern basketball. These were actually gifted to me by a very loyal quality viewer of the channel, one of the OGs for Cajun Cardboard YouTube channel. They were gifted to me in the Sports Illustrated for Kids complete sheets. And so he sent me the magazines in the mail, and I told him, he said he wanted me to keep one. He said he wanted one back for himself, and then he wanted another one for me to give it away to the channel. And so what a thoughtful gesture. I am going to show you what they were. We knew, actually did a video showing these, and we kind of knew that this was coming. These are not the most centered, and you know, out of the 3 sheets, they all look the same and they all graded the same. So that's what you're looking at. And in fact, if you look a little bit closer, not only were they horrifically centered on the sheet, and remember, these are perforated, so you had to tear them out. But if you can kind of look up here, there's actually a black streak that runs down. That's not me screwing this up. That was on the sheet, and you can see it on this one too. Do you see the little black line that runs down? Almost like the print line that you see on the 1980 Topps Magic Bird. This one's a little more faint, but you can still kind of see it. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but clearly horrifically centered. So PSA 4 is kind of what we were expecting, and that's kind of the reason the PSA 9 sold for like 10 grand or something silly like that. You're just not going to find those sheets centered, and if one of them's off, they're all off. And so not only were they off top to bottom, but they were off left to right. And then honestly, the hardest thing about tearing these, and anybody who's done that exercise, torn these cards out of Sports Illustrated for Kids, will tell you, the top tore easy, the left and right tore relatively easy. It's the bottom down here that was just jagged. It was basically not even perforated. You had to kind of perforate it yourself. So PSA 4, PSA 4, PSA 4. No thrilling victories there. I've got a soccer card next, and you guys know I'm collecting this 2014 Prizm World Cup Signatures autograph set. Bought this one raw, sent it in myself. Pepe, one of the great outside backs for Spain, doesn't play anymore. Later in his career, he's one of the ugliest players in the world. PSA 9, I thought it had a chance at a 10, honestly. This is a really good looking card. Usually the issue on these, you know, is up here in the top. It's a little off center down here at the bottom, but the corners and edges look really good, especially the red. Those red corners up there are usually where the problems arise, and I guess it's just not quite perfect. And so PSA 9, but that's fine. I've decided to I'm chasing the set in PSA 10. I think it's 50 autographs. I think I'm maybe 6 or 7 away. I'm chasing it in PSA 10, but I am going ahead and moving forward with placeholders in PSA 9 and even some PSA 8s. And so Pepe will be added to that set chase. Then I've got a Skylar Mays. This was the one that I really liked because it is his 2020 National Treasures. The patch is obviously filthy. It's just absolutely ridiculous. He has serial number 4 out of 24. So that is a jersey number. This is the gold parallel. So serial numbered out of 24, parallel RPA for Skylar Mays, who's doing some things this summer with the Blazers. It's a weird, crowded backcourt situation. I almost hope they don't sign him so he has time to get some run somewhere. You know, we don't know what's going to happen with Lillard or whatever, but Skylar came on the channel not too long ago. If you guys missed that video, go try to check it out. He is being trained by the frequent guest of our show, the Grind Father, Coach Jonathan Pixley. Trains Skylar. He trains Garrett Temple here and there, Langston Galloway, a couple of other Louisiana overseas pros. And so Skylar was one of one of those kids that, I say kid, he's a grown man now for sure, but he's one of those kids that came up through our Nike Team Louisiana Red Storm Nike EYBL program here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So I had the pleasure of coaching Skylar. He's a great human being and a really good basketball player, and I know he's going to catch on somewhere, if not with the Blazers. Anyway, great card, cool card. Really happy about that one. Again, not super thrilled about the PSA 8, but these thick RPA cards are just tough, man. Bradley Beal, bought this one raw off the PWCC Weekly Auction. It was super, super cheap. I don't even know how much it was, but this is his rookie. It is 2012. As you guys know, his rookie year is 2012 because he's in the 2012 Prism set. But this is an on-card Panini Threads autograph. It's like a wood grain type card. Just interesting card. Not, you know, probably not the most sought after, but PSA 9, not a bad grade. I thought it had a chance at a 10, to be quite honest with you. But got a PSA 9 on that one. Next, the only 10, spoiler alert, the only 10 here is this Damian Lillard. It is a red color match. I think the reds were numbered to 299. This is card number 289 out of 299, but happy to get a 10 on that. Of course, the one card I got a 10 on is probably the least valuable card in this batch, if I had to guess. Charles Barkley, Planet Metal, was really hoping for a 9, ended up with a 10. Bought this raw. I'm almost positive I bought this off ComC. I figured maybe there's a set collector out there where I could have got a PSA 9 or, you know, God willing, a Grand Slam PSA 10. Obviously, it comes back an 8, which is kind of par for the course when you send 90s stuff to PSA nowadays. I don't know what their problem was with this. This was one of the best looking Planet Metals that I have seen. I mean, if this is not a 9, at least, I don't know what the hell else I can possibly do. I mean, y'all look, man, the corners look good. Again, I'm not an expert on centering, but the L ends at about the same margin as the P. These cards are just really awesome in hand. Hopefully I'm doing it justice by swiveling around a little bit here. Another 90s card that I took a chance on. Bought this one off the PWCC Weekly as well. It was NBA authentic, just like the just like this Damian Lillard and just like this Bradley Beal. All three of these cards were bought off the PWCC Weekly. It's kind of fun to pick up those NBA cards. You can look at the heat map and see what kind of condition they're in. And this Kickstart's a cool card. It's not a refractor, but damn, doesn't it look like one? It's kind of like the top crop for Jordan, the one with Jordan and Gary Payton and Legacies and some of those other holofoil cards. It just kind of looks like a refractor. But it is a second-year Tim Duncan Kickstart PSA 9, so this card will obviously be for sale. Again, I really thought I had a chance with some of these at a PSA 10, but as usual, and this one especially bummed me out. This is the Jay-Z First Edition, also bought off the PWCC Weekly Marketplace. If you want to know more about that, go into my YouTube description on this very video, and you can kind of see how you can use my affiliate link to purchase cards on PWCC and support the channel. Buying, you know, some relatively low-end, raw, NBA authenticated, you know, cards that have been looked over by Mike Baker and Associates. It's a fun way, and I've had pretty good luck. So the NBA stuff that looked good came back a 9, a 9, a 10, and a 9. So not bad. I mean, I'm probably, I'm not going to exactly retire on it or make a killing, but this Jay-Z is pretty cool. It was one of his first cards. It is the first edition. So just like LeBron has a Topps first edition parallel rookie card, it's a little bit different, a little bit more rare than his regular Topps paper card. So 9 for the Jay-Z. I think that might be the only non-sports card that I own in my collection, but I will not own it for long. And then next, I'll show all three at once. You guys know I'm collecting this set, and I struck out. I went 0 for 3. Actually, between the time that I sent this Dave Cowens off and got this PSA 8, I actually picked up a PSA 10. So I'm good here on the Cowens. These two I really did need PSA 10s. They came back PSA 9s. I've got some decisions to make. Do I want to just kind of convert my set like I did with this Prism Auto set? Set collectors, you guys weigh in. Let me know in the comments, what would you do? Should I just continue? Should I just flip these cards, sell it, get the money back, and keep trying to buy raw and grade PSA 10s? Or should I put these in my set chase for this 2012 Prism MVP Silver Prism set? Should I just put them in as placeholders until I find the 10s? I don't know. I don't know. Let me know what you guys would do if you were set collectors. I can do it both ways. You know, sometimes I just flip these, get some money for these, and then just kind of rinse and repeat and just keep trying to you know, throw darts hoping that PSA will throw me a bone every once in a while. But PSA 9, both of these look really good. Usually the problem with these cards is you'll in the sheer, like there's this sheer area. I say sheer, it's just like pure silver prism refractor foil finish, and you'll get those hairline scratches in there. But both of these were completely devoid of any scratches. They were beautiful, the McAdoo and the Robinson. But I got 2 9s and an 8, so I'll have a decision to make with those. I'll probably keep the 9s as placeholders, who knows. And then lastly, but not leastly, I had 2 Jordans, and you can see it's the smooth grooves, and it is the net assets. Both of these were, well, this one I bought raw. It graded a 6, and I thought that that was preposterous, and so I cracked it and resubbed it and got an 8, which is great, as you know, because I collect Jordans and PSA 8s. So this one I'm, of all the cards, even the PSA 10 Lillard, this is probably the card I'm most excited about because I got an actual grade that I can keep in my collection for sure. So this is the Jordan 1996 Upper Deck Smooth Grooves PSA 8 that I will put in my collection next to my PSA 10. I think I have a PSA 10. I probably should check on that before I start telling people that. And then this one was a crack and resub. I think it got a 6 last time and it got a 6 again. It's just too brown. And when I cracked it, I noticed, I don't know if y'all are gonna be able to tell, I'm trying to get it in the glare, right here, right above my fingertip, my disgusting fingernail or lack of fingernail, I don't know if y'all can see, there's an actual cut. It's all actually an incision in the card. So not only has this net asset, like many net assets, started to brown, and you can really see it on the back. See how the nets are supposed to be kind of a little bit more brighter white? They're kind of orangish brown, almost like they're bleeding. But there's also a scratch across this card. I really don't know if there's any way to show you that. I'm just gonna move it around and hope for the best. It's right up there, but it's clearly, it got the grade it deserves. So this card will be for sale as well. You know, it's just nice to have a card like this in a PSA 6 slab. So maybe there's a low-end Jordan collector out there that sees this video and wants this card. It'll definitely be for sale. I don't know. I'll probably throw it in a box. I usually like to send 500, 600, 800 cards at a time to PWCC Weekly and just move them on the PWCC marketplace. I'll use the promo code Cajun, so everything I sell, I'll get a little, you know, quite legal kickback from those sales out of the PWCC portion, in addition to the hammer and my ordinary portion. So that's it, guys. That's it for another mail day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. I will be doing a giveaway as promised and as I pledged to do for one of these Victor Wembanyama's. They all look exactly the same, so I'll just pick one and do a nice little giveaway. We'll spin the wheel, and we'll reward the people that have used the Cajun Cardboard PWCC affiliate link to buy cards on the PWCC marketplace, whether it be the weekly or the premier or the fixed price marketplace. It's a great place to go check for cards. There's more out there than just eBay. There's more out there than just Instagram. There's more out there than My Slabs and ComC. Go check out the PWCC weekly, premier, or fixed price marketplace. But this one will be in a giveaway very shortly. You have my word. Anyway, thank you guys as always for watching. Keep collecting, stay positive in the hobby, and peace.